ladies.
See ya.
We're on the outskirts of Sydney and we're working just down the road, but you can't start the day without a coffee.
The lady of the house, Amira, loves to cook, but more than that, she loves having people over and entertaining. But Amira's kitchen and outdoor dining area are letting her down big time.
So she's asked us to help get it sorted. Let's get there, brother.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad. Morning.
Morning. Hey.
You good? G'day, mate. I'm Jason.
There we go.
Please meet you, mate.
Welcome.
I heard a fantastic rumour that you love to cook.
Really? Do you think?
The best thing about it is you've got two growing boys here who like to eat. John, you might have competition. Now, this is what we've come for. The lack of access to your courtyard.
Definitely, and it's really hard because when we entertain, which we love to do a great deal, we always have to, like, run around the bench all the time through the door to take the food out, and we don't entertain 2 and 3 people, we entertain 20, 30.
Let's go and have a look at it from the other side.
It's a nice high roof line. I'm loving it. It opens it right up.
It does, it's lovely, and it lets the sun in winter. It's fantastic and warm. So when we have people over, it's quite a big area that we love to entertain in.
How do you think it looks now?
Messy. We tried to put a few pavers and then we bought more pavers and it's just so bad. It's all uneven.
All right, we better get busy.
Thanks, guys. We'll leave you to do whatever you'd like to do.
And we'll leave you to do whatever you like to do.
Lunch is coming.
So this area doesn't work for a lot of reasons. Poorly laid pavers underneath, a tree that wants to send up suckers, weeds coming out of the lawn, the kids are kicking it around, and the whole thing needs to be cleared out. Now, cut it out, you lot! Get to work!
Now, a lot of people have the same problem as we have here. We're in a kitchen, you've got a window that faces out to the entertainment area. The problem here is you're only using half the opening. Whereas if we remove this window and replace it with the servery, it utilises the whole opening.
Mate, could I just get a menu to start?
The kitchen's not open yet, mate. So it's out with the old architrave and out with the old window. I'm just removing the brick seal so the opening is the same height as the bench top, which will allow it to flow outside. Oh, look at this. Is this what happens when you take a lady's kitchen away from her?
Yes, it's a make-do kitchen.
What are we cooking here?
We're cooking chicken schnitzel. This is for the crew.
Well, I'll tell you what we have to make sure is that I get in here before Jason.
Oh, I think so.
I'm very worried that he's actually going to clear this whole table up before anyone else gets some.
Oh,
so we'll make a pact now.
You're in.
Yes, thank
You're
you.
in.
So obviously you do have a real passion for cooking here.
I absolutely adore it. And I cook for about anywhere from 50 to 70 children at work. It's a joy. You get to see the kids eating well, and you educate them on
what's good to
what's
cook
good to eat and what's healthy and how they can grow. And
yeah, tell me, I've noticed some Moroccan pieces inside the house.
It's one of my passions. I've always wanted to go to Morocco.
Yeah.
And I love the colours, the textures, the design. It's just
it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's just I want to go.
That's awesome.
I want to go.
Well, maybe we could bring a bit of Morocco.
I'd be very happy.
Would you like that?
I would love that. Thank you very much.
So we're going to give this outdoor area the Moroccan touch by rendering the walls and giving them a coat of paint, and by adding some seating and colourful plants. For inside, a new bench top and a bifold window will open the kitchen area right up. We want the same finish on the bench tops and servery, so I'll be replacing this, which will create the flow from inside to out. But the best part is nothing's going to waste, because Amira's putting the bench tops in the garage, and this kitchen sink, well, that's going to the daycare centre so the kids have a fake kitchen to play with.
Time to get fair income. Now, I'm definitely not a renderer, but because we want that Moroccan style, a little bit of texture in this is going to give it that aged look. And when we paint it, all the nooks and crannies will catch a bit of paint, and that gives it more interest. What I'm putting on the wall is an acrylic render. This stuff costs about 12 bucks a bag. You mix it up with a drill, and when you put it on, you just put your trowel at an angle and feed the brickwork until you're flat. Now we just got to let that set, and you can give it a coat of paint. The two colours that are going on the wall are shocking. I mean that in a good way. The feature wall is called Mondrian. We're painting the 3 walls blue and using 3 slightly darker shades to pick up the texture in the render. It's subtle. You can see where I'm going into the nooks and the crannies, and then I'm wiping it off, where it'll make the wall look like it's been here for hundreds of years and it's weathered.
Hey, Jay, I've got these old fence palings. I was thinking of creating some kind of feature, like a box, and cladding the outside with them.
Yeah, nice, like side tables or something like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the 4 sides and I'll do the top in like a really bright coloured tile to tie with that Moroccan style.
Sounds good, mate.
You're not going to clean them up, are you? I like that, like
That's
that.
gorgeous, isn't it?
All right, you're in charge.
Leave it with me, mate. I'm changing the bench tops to create a servery, which will bring the kitchen outdoors. You can get this timber bench top from Bunnings. It's made up from compressed bamboo that's been glued together, and it's left raw so you can choose the finish that you want on it. Now, this product is DIY friendly, so you're going to save money by not having to get a tradesman in to install it for you. Now, when it comes to cutting this bench top, I'm lucky because I've got a track saw, but if you don't, you want to make sure that you clamp down a straight edge and you use a fine-tooth blade. Now, the best way to join this bench top is to use a Forstner bit, and you make 2 holes and do a check out in between, which allows this bracket to sit in there. Then you do it up and your bench top won't be going anywhere. Good job, boys. Where's the food?
I think we should seal it first.
I'm using a kitchen timber oil, which is great for bringing out the colour in the bamboo. And to put it on, I'm using an applicator pad, which gives you an even coverage. I can't keep you out of this kitchen.
No.
You get a kitchen redone and you're still cooking.
That's right. Lunch is ready. Come on, guys.
Look at this.
Go. Grab the napkins.
Use your manners, gentlemen.
Use your manners, that's right.
I'll go first.
I'm hovering to making sure
Thank
everything...
you.
Bon appetit, guys.
Buon appetito.
Thank tutte a tavola e mangiare. Come to the table and eat.
What she said.
Yes. I'm not Italian, you're Italian.
You'll be surprised what you can make with some old fence palings. And with fences coming down every week, it's not too hard to get your hands on some old distressed timber. So for the side tables, I'm just going to cut up some treated pine timber and make a simple frame. And then I can cut these old palings up and clad the outside of the box. This is going to look magic.
Adam, I'm a bit worried about you.
Yeah.
You didn't eat enough at lunch.
You are a
Here
champion.
you go, mate. This is
Oh,
it.
that's
They're
amazing.
fat-free, they're meringues.
It's so funny you say that because Nonna used to say if I didn't eat enough, she'd go to my mum, I'm sick, he's sick, he needs to go to the doctor.
You're pale.
I'm not sick, I'm just full. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. It's even got nuts inside.
Enjoy it. I'll go feed the boys now. Anzac meringues. Grab one, Dom.
Now, Jace has picked an amazing tile to finish the top of this side table. So I'm just putting down some cement sheet, which will give him a good base to lay on.
More, Adam. Nonna said you're going to have another one. Nonna says another one.
I've eaten too much. I'm going to,
I'll
seriously.
send it home with you.
The pot is forming as we speak.
Well done.
Beautiful.
It's all yours.
How good is this going to look? The rustic oldness of your timber is perfect next to these beautiful handcrafted Moroccan tiles.
Hey, that is a beautiful tile.
$9 each. You can do a top like this for about 144 bucks.
You can't put a price on something like this, but Jace.
No, you can. It's about 144 bucks.
You don't.
A pre-mixed glue and grout is fantastic for these little jobs because you don't have to mix one up, then wash it out, and then mix the other one up. We are ready to lay tiles. So you can see some of the joints are a lot bigger than some of the others, but that's part of the charm. I'm going to leave that for about an hour so they can set, and then I can grout. You like it?
That's fantastic.
I love it.
We're replacing the bench tops and giving her a new servery that opens up to outside.
And you got to give them a reason to come outside. So we're jazzing up this joint. We're going to turn it into a beautiful lawn. You can still entertain on that. Fix up a garden bed. Around the base of the tree, we're going to put a garden bed. Now, I know this looks remarkably like a bench, but because it's got all these little grooves in it, the plants underneath it will be happy and healthy. And it means you've got an extra spot for about 10 people. First up, mark the area. Remove the bench for easy access. and add some soil. Now, even though I'm putting soil around the base of the tree, I am moving it away from the trunk. Now, the negative, I'm creating a bit of a moat. But the roots that are going to be drawing up moisture and food, they're way out here near the drip line. What I don't want to do is have the soil up there like that, where the bark can start to rot and the tree can start to die. Now, it's not a big garden bed. We've got 3 plants, but they're really going to pop and they're going to do 3 different jobs. The biggest one of the 3 is the Hellebore. We've got this one, which is a burgundy, maroon, purple colour. And then there's another one there, isn't there, which is a white and a cream, but it does have a purple tinge, so the 2 are tied in. Then on the ground, we've got a little ground cover here called lamium. It will just spill over, it'll handle the sun. This guy would want a bit of shade, but it's really showy through winter. And then we've got a euphorbia. Now, this one's called Craigieborn. It's a suburb of Melbourne. I don't know if it's native to the area, but it will get quite high, about 60, 70 centimetres tall. Best thing about that, it can grow through the chair and tickle you on the tush. Putting some turf underlay down. Now, normally you would mix that in with the existing soil, so you didn't end up with 2 different layers. But because of the root system of the tree, I'm just going over the top, not disturbing those roots. Now, I'm putting down kikuyu. This one's called Eureka kikuyu. And the reason why is because the existing backyard is kai. Lots of people think it's a weed, but if you like mowing the lawn, you've got kids and dogs, this is a perfect lawn to put down because it grows so fast, that means it repairs itself. And mulch as a path underneath this tree is a great alternative to any masonry product. The roots are going to keep growing, they're going to lift them up. You're going to have the same problem they had here before. The mulch, it lets the water through, means the soil and the roots can breathe, means everything's alive and healthy, and this tree will provide shade for a generation to come.
What are we cooking here, Amira?
A lovely paella.
Look at this, Jace.
Living the dream.
Would you like to tell me bring it up for the boys?
Yeah,
Here you
definitely.
go, grab that one. Ready?
say
1, 2, 3, lift. Look, here we go.
Oh, yes. This looks fantastic.
There we go.
What a potato, eh?
Well, this is all for me. What are you guys going to have?
Plates up.
I'm moving in.
I want to be sitting out in the new entertainment area, I think.
Can't talk.
To make the kitchen feel like it flows to this new outside area, I'm using the same bench top on the servery as I have on the inside. Also, instead of using brackets to hold the bench, I've got this flat bar steel that counterlevers out from the frame. That way, when you sit here, you're not bumping your knees on them. We're replacing the existing window with a bifold window, which will give it that open feel. And it's as easy as sitting it in place, packing it out, and my mate Dazzler here will screw it off.
Me?
Check you, mate. To finish off this window, I'm adding architrave. And you can see, instead of using half the opening, with these bifolds, you get to maximise the whole lot. How good is this? The old sink wasn't going to work with our new opening, so I replaced it with a new one, which works better. For the outside servery, I'm using a marine-grade sealer. And inside, on the kitchen benches, I'm applying wax, just to give it a little bit more protection. Now, for a kitchen this size, you can replace the benches for under $2 grand. And I think that's money well spent to get a look like this. Jason's done a great job on these walls, and it's really got that Moroccan feel. But this door here, well, it's standing out like a sore thumb. So he's asked me to do something with it, and I've got some timber beading, which I'm just going to be putting on, making a frame on that door, and it's really going to bring it to life. For the surrounds, I'm adding an architrave, which frames it up nicely. Some extra detail on the door, and we are ready to paint. Morocco is all about the different shades of blue. I'm using Riviera C. You probably wouldn't use it on a wall, but as a feature on this door, it really makes it pop. Coming up, Jason has some more ideas to Moroccan up this wall.
I love it. I hope Amira does.
Hey, Amira, can I have a latte, please?
What'd your last slave die of?
Now, when I think of Moroccan-style gardens, I don't think of creams and whites and off-whites. I think of colour, and the more the better. And the reason why it works is because things like the plants, look at all the colour we've got here. These are just terracotta, painted up to sort of match or contrast to the walls. And I've even got colour in the foliage of the plants. How good are these colliers look? And the bougainvillea, I love this because it doesn't have a flower on it. They're all called bracts, and it kind of looks like it's bonsai. Keep it away from the kids because they do get a hook on them. Zanzibar gem, one of the toughest indoor plants and potted plants, doesn't like full sun. And a little aloe. When they're planted individually and they've got their own room and space to breathe, they look like specimen plants, every single one of them. It's a little beauty. Nice and full, bright colours, and flowering its head off. The best thing about this is you can change the look of your little courtyard or entertaining area like this every month or so just by moving the pots around. I love it. I hope Amira does. Some lanterns and mirrors amongst the plants just add to the rustic vibe.
You know that paint's wet, mate.
I am so winning. And I'll just put the hook in upside down.
You're going good, mate. These side tables are really bringing home the Moroccan touch with these beautiful tiles. Plus, our new outdoor table will mean Amira has loads of room for friends. Now, let's go see what the family think of their new area. Ready? Open.
Wow! Did you get into my head and read my mind? This is exactly what I would have imagined it to be.
Do you like it?
I love it.
And this is what I would visualise Morocco to be.
And I love the servery because it's just so convenient to make it like bringing the kitchen outdoors. It's beautiful, and I can imagine sort of calling out to John to pick up the food from the counter.
Let's get into this kitchen and start creating some magic.
I love this. I'm actually doing what I love doing, but I'm still part of the party out there. I don't miss out behind closed windows.
That's it, nah. Well, we can't thank you enough for your hospitality. And who wants to be invited to Amira's next party? I know. And I might just taste one of these.
Enjoy it.
I'm the taste tester.
Dig in.
For more on our Moroccan servery makeover or any of our sensational spring recipes, just head to the mag or jump online. But if you missed anything in our spring special, why not watch it all again on +7?